Hi Virgo, welcome to your June 2023 Life Sector Tarot reading with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. So remember, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign, but you have to check out all three just to make sure which one actually resonates with you, because these are purely tarot. There's no astrology in these. So with that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I'm going to give these a good shuffle. All right, and for this, for your actions and plans over the course of June, you have the Hierophant card, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, okay, and the Seven of Swords. So when it comes to your actions and plans over the course of this month, especially where you're dealing with bigger or larger institutions, especially when it comes to your work, your profession, just make sure you have all of the facts or all of the information. The reason I say this is because it looks like you're having to deal with either a local authority, maybe a post office, a bank, etc. It's almost like whatever information you're getting this month, it's not quite 100% complete or clear. So this is something that I want you to really consider, because that Seven of Swords, it's got a bit of a nebulous energy to it. And because you've got this with the Eight of Pentacles, this could refer to something that you've been working on or towards for quite some time. It could also represent the need to restructure, or potentially for some of you, refinance something. Now, if this is being suggested to you by an outside party or institution or an establishment of some sort, check the fine print and really hammer in. I mean, you guys are Virgo, so I don't need to tell you this, but get into the detail of why this has been suggested to you in the first place, all right? Something that really does need to be clarified here. Now, when it comes to your career and communications, you've got the Temperance card, okay, with the Four of Swords, and the King of Swords. So for a select few of you, this month it looks like you will be interacting with either a hospital or a medical professional. And the thing is, I don't feel like this is on your behalf. That's one way that this could show out. It could also be that some of you are attending a funeral, or you're getting the news that you will need to attend a funeral this month. Now, the reason I say hospital, the Hierophant coupled with the Temperance card very often shows up for those kinds of establishments. The Four of Swords, you know, it's in there. Anyway, right, for those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, it looks like your license, your qualification, your piece of paper that says you have done this thing, there's something to do with this that's on hold. You might need to chase it this month, where you have to kind of get on the phone to your school, your college, to your university, etc., to say, hey, listen, I've taken this course, where's my certificate? It might also be, for a lot of you, that you're having to really, I would say, you're having to chase the piece of paper. You're having to chase the qualification in some regard, which, is not really on, but it happens from time to time. Now, that King of Swords, usually an air sign male, excuse me, an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra, may very well be the person, for a select few of you that has passed. Now, for those of you that are employed by somebody else, this looks like some kind of level up of your skills that you're wanting to embark on, or maybe even that your employer is asking for. Maybe they say to you, look, you're going to need a license to do this and this and this and this. You're going to need this qualification to do that, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, you shouldn't have to foot the bill for this. If it's a requirement for your job, then they should be paying for it. There might be a stipulation in this. I know so for here in the UK, the NHS, if you decide to become a nurse, or I think there's a few others, like if you decide to embark on a degree with them, they will fund you. You get the training or the schooling for free. But, excuse me, I'm so sorry. You're tied into a contract with them once your degree finishes. You then have to work for them for a solid 5 years. Otherwise, you have to pay the school fees back. So, you know, have a look at that again. Look at the fine print, because there's something here that's not fully above board, or maybe is being glossed over. So it's maybe not necessarily that they're lying about it, but it's just like, well, you know, we don't really look at that. For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, there might be a stop to your business this month, you know, and this could be maybe not necessarily your own health. This could be because of somebody else's health that really needs your help or your support. I hope this isn't the case. It doesn't look like the illness leads to death. And if for those of you that are hearing about a death, it won't be this. This is a death that's separate, that you will need to attend a funeral with. However, the person whose health is bad, that will be immediate, and it will need your attention sort of then and there, and it's going to slow everything down. I apologize, you know, I hope that's not the case. And then finally, when it comes to your those of you that are retired and no longer working, this could actually see you, maybe you finish, you know, helping somebody or assisting somebody who's had a health problem, and then you actually say to yourself, right, okay, you know what, now I'm going to get clued up on this, right? So maybe you embark on some kind of health based or focused learning. When it comes to your love and relations, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, love this, with the Eight of Wands, beautiful, and the Five of Cups. So yeah, look, right, if you're partnered, married, or in long-term commitment, it might not necessarily be a family member of yours that has passed. It might be an in-law. Whoever this person is, I can tell you they live at a distance, and this person will have been sick for some time. Certainly for at least the last, I want to say 16 to 24 months, but for most of you, it'll probably be at about 8 to 12. Another way that this potentially shows up as well is in terms of the relationship itself. This is you and your partner maybe looking at a goal or a hope or a wish, or maybe this is the purchase of a home, maybe it's the, you know, renovations on a property, whatever it might be. There's something that you're looking at here, and you might be kind of saying to yourself, okay, you know what? Maybe we have to shelve this for now. Maybe it doesn't go ahead in the way that we'd like it to because of ... For those of you that are single, this is you meeting someone in person that you have been talking to for a long time. So maybe you've been texting, emailing somebody for, you know, the better part of a year. It's just been, you know, FaceTime and Zoom and all the rest of it. Maybe you meet in person and it just isn't the same. I'm sorry to say that, because it's the Five of Cups, which suggests that once you have that sort of first meet, you'll know very, very quickly that actually, you know what, this isn't, it's been great. I've loved getting to know you, but actually the chemistry just isn't there. Again, I hope I feel like I'm just giving you guys harsh news this month. I do have some good news. The Bounty of Regal Venus webinar is up and out there for your viewing pleasure, purchasing pleasure. You can get your seat on the link in the description box below. We're going to be talking astrology, human design. We're going to be unpacking the unusual transit of Venus moving into the sign of Leo and being there for 4 months. Usually Venus only stays in a sign, you know, about 4 to 6 weeks, give or take. But here, she's going to be in the sign of Leo, which is your 12th house, especially for those of you that are ascendant Virgos, to a lesser degree, but still relevant, the sun and the moon. She's going to be in that 12th house for 4 months. This is a huge deal. So get this, there will be a replay if you can't make the day. It's on June the 4th. Tickets are £66.66. 6 is a Venus number. So there's a reason for it. It's not to put anyone off or to scare anyone, but get on that, because it's going to be great. And obviously my guest, Denise Matthew, will be there talking all of that human design goodies. For your money and materials, you've got the Nine of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the World card. So it's almost like the money that you require, there's a hold up with it. It's not that it's not there. The money is there and the money is good and it will continue, but the money that you need for a specific project, endeavor, or idea is on hold in some way. It also looks like some kind of expansion that you're hoping to do, or that you were hoping to embark on, that you needed money or resources for, is kind of going away. It's almost like you don't have this, or you don't, it's not that it's going away, it's like it's on hold in some regards. So it's like, yes, you were counting on this, and then all of a sudden last minute, it's like, you know, in 2007 a lot of people had taken out, you know, 2007, 2008 with, you know, the whole thing with the banks. I remember seeing a story of a couple who had, you know, they'd started a house build, and they'd got like basically, you know, a month, maybe 2 months away from the thing, and then obviously the whole bottom fell out with all the world economy, and the bank just refused to give them any more money. So the house isn't finished, it's not done, so they can't live in it. They also can't sell it because it's not finished, and obviously on top of that they've still got the whole thing going on. This could potentially be something like that. So I am going to say, if you've got anything to do with a home purchase and or renovation, slow your roll. Wait for June to pass, wait for July to pass, and then reassess around August/September to get a clearer idea. All right. If you saw any of my year ahead videos, you know that I said in those that the summer was going to be dicey. All right. If you want to get those, and if you want to have a look at what was going on for your sign, you can get that on the link in the description box below as well. As part of the Venus webinar, you will be able to get all 12 of them for a discounted price. So many reasons to get. Now, for your physical health and vitality, a lot of you actually, this is you addressing your own health from a new perspective, and maybe embarking on some kind of new activity that is really very focused on your health. Anything from yoga to Tai Chi to Pilates reformer sessions. And then when it comes to your home and environment, for a lot of you, it looks like you are looking to move, change location, or one may come up suddenly in a way that you kind of don't expect. All right, so with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.